Hello, this is your host. Today's question is, can I help you with your genealogy research? Specifically, are you looking for ancestors from the state of Texas? So, I've compiled a list of over 100 YouTube videos that might be able to assist you in your research. There is a link in the description for more information. Today we are looking at the unsolved homicide of Debra Sue Reiding. According to the Charlie Project, on February 23, 1979, 18-year-old newlywed Debra Sue Reiding was found unalived in her apartment. She had been shot once in the head. Her husband David was out of town on business. He returned home around 6:30 p.m. and noticed that the front door was locked from the inside, and there were no lights on inside the apartment. He let himself in with a key and discovered his wife's body. He immediately called the police. Officers arrived on the scene and began an investigation. David told them that he and his wife had argued the day before, but he could not recall what the argument was about. During the investigation, it was determined that Debra had been shot with a .22 caliber weapon. At the time of her death, she was 3 months pregnant. Her purse and some of her jewelry were missing. However, her car was still parked in the parking lot outside of the apartment complex. The apartment had not been ransacked, and nothing else appeared to be missing. This led investigators to believe that Debra had known her attacker. On February, 2 men matching the descriptions of 2 bikers that Debra had recently broken off an argument with were questioned by police. One of the men admitted to having an argument with Debra, but denied any involvement in her death. The other man refused to answer any questions without his lawyer present. Both men were released and never charged in connection to Debra's death. In March of 1979, a grand jury declined to indict either man. In May of 1979, Crime Stoppers offered a $1,000 reward for information in the case. A few weeks later, 2 bikers who had been in a group of 5 riding together on the night of the murder came forward with information. They told police that they had confronted Debra after she had made rude comments to one of the bikers, while he was trying to park his motorcycle in the parking lot. The dispute was over a parking space. When the argument continued the following day, another biker confronted Debra, and at some point during the argument, a shot was fired. Although they knew that their friend had fired the fatal shot, the 2 bikers had refused to come forward and tell police because he was going to be in serious trouble. At first, police seemed convinced that the case was closed, but in October of 1979, they announced that the investigation was still open and that they were still looking for leads. Apparently, the DNA evidence did not match one of the bikers. As far as I can tell, this case has never been solved. If you have any information about the unsolved homicide of Debra Sue Reiding, please contact the Austin Police Department. Their contact information is in the description. Also, if you have a genealogy or historical mystery that you would like my assistance with, please contact me through the provided channels. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for watching.